We all wear many hats in our lives. We are parents, friends, employees, and citizens. Each role comes with its own set of expectations and demands, shaping our thoughts and actions. When these demands become excessive, we experience role stress, a pervasive issue with profound implications for our moral compass and decision-making. Imagine the weight of responsibility pressing down, blurring the line between right and wrong. Stress, like a relentless tide, can erode our ethical foundations. We become more susceptible to shortcuts, to bending the rules just a little, all in the name of fulfilling our perceived obligations. This interplay between role stress and moral compromise is not merely theoretical. It plays out dramatically in the real world, often with devastating consequences. The key to understanding this dynamic lies in recognizing the power of roles to influence our behavior, even leading us down paths we never thought we'd tread. In the summer of 1971, we conducted a study at Stanford University that would forever change our understanding of human nature. We created a simulated prison environment and randomly assigned participants to play the roles of guards or prisoners. The aim was to investigate the psychological effects of power dynamics and institutional forces. What unfolded over those 6 days was shocking. The guards, ordinary college students, rapidly adopted their roles, becoming increasingly authoritarian and abusive. The prisoners, stripped of their identities and subjected to dehumanizing treatment, exhibited signs of extreme stress, anxiety, and learned helplessness. The experiment, though ethically controversial, revealed a chilling truth. Situational forces, particularly the pressures inherent in certain roles, can overwhelm individual dispositions, leading to behavior that is dramatically out of character. The guards, caught in the web of their assigned authority, exhibited a profound moral decline, demonstrating the potent influence of context on human action. The parallels between the Stanford prison experiment and contemporary organizational environments are striking. Just as the guards and prisoners were thrust into a rigidly defined social system, employees often find themselves navigating complex power structures and performance pressures. The pressure to meet targets, climb the corporate ladder, or simply keep one's job can create an environment ripe for ethical compromise. Individuals, particularly those in positions of authority, may feel compelled to prioritize results over principles, justifying unethical behavior as a means to an end. Consider the relentless demands of the modern workplace: unrealistic deadlines, constant performance evaluations, and a culture of cutthroat competition. These stresses can chip away at our moral resolve, making us more susceptible to the allure of shortcuts and unethical behavior. The line between ambition and ruthlessness can become perilously thin.
Officer needed for confined space permit.
Section 4. Echoes of Enron and Wells Fargo. Moral collapse in the real world. The consequences of unchecked role stress and moral decline can be catastrophic, as evidenced by high-profile corporate scandals like Enron and Wells Fargo. In both cases, a toxic combination of pressure to perform and a culture of silence enabled widespread unethical behavior, ultimately leading to the downfall of these corporate giants. At Enron, executives, driven by greed and the need to maintain the illusion of success, engaged in massive accounting fraud, deceiving investors and employees alike. At Wells Fargo, unrealistic sales targets created a pressure cooker environment where employees opened millions of unauthorized accounts to meet quotas and protect their jobs. These examples highlight the devastating impact of unchecked role stress and the importance of fostering ethical cultures within organizations. When individuals feel pressured to prioritize profits over people, the consequences can be far-reaching, eroding public trust and causing widespread harm. Section 5. Building ethical cultures, a path forward. Combating moral decline in organizations requires a multi-pronged approach, one that addresses both individual and systemic factors. Organizations must create cultures that value ethical behavior, provide support for employees facing stress, and hold individuals accountable for their actions. This begins with leadership that prioritizes integrity and models ethical conduct. Leaders must establish clear ethical guidelines, provide regular ethics training, and create safe channels for reporting misconduct. Equally important is fostering a culture of open communication. where employees feel comfortable raising concerns without fear of retaliation. Furthermore, organizations must implement policies that promote work-life balance, reduce unrealistic workloads, and provide employees with the resources they need to manage stress effectively. By creating supportive and ethical work environments, organizations can empower employees to make responsible decisions even under pressure. Remember, the power of the situation is substantial, but it is not absolute. By understanding the dynamics of role stress and moral decline, and by taking proactive steps to mitigate these risks, we can create organizations that are both successful and ethical.